standing with feet hip width apart, hands up, elbow to opposite knee to touch. Repeating on each side, finding a pace that best suits you. We'll target our core, our hip flexors, and even our shoulders with this exercise. Squeezing your core tight every time you come down to touch that knee. Standing at the end of your mat with a slight bend in your knee, bringing your chest down, hands down till they touch the mat. If you need more bend in your knee, do so. Walking your hands out and coming back up to standing. Maintaining a strong core throughout the movement to help protect our back and challenge our core with this exercise. The further you walk your hands out in front of you, the more challenging it will feel. Down into a seated position, hands on your thighs, slowly lifting your chest to bring your wrists to the top of your knees and coming back down for a sit-up. Repeating this movement. See how high you can come up. If you want to challenge yourself, you can come up to the point where you're coming up onto your forearms on top of your knees. If not, you can stay with the target of getting your wrists to the top of your knees. Come down to hands and knees on the floor. Ensure your core is strong by tucking your pelvis under. Lifting your right hand off the ground as your left leg straightens. Extending out, slowly coming down, alternating to the other side, while maintaining a strong core. Keep the movement slow and controlled. Stop your back from twisting by keeping your core strong. down on your side. You can go from your knee or from your feet. More challenging from your feet. Hand on your hip, dipping down to touch your hip on the floor here. Keeping your body in one straight line from your head down to your feet, pushing up through your obliques. You can go from your knee on the ground or from your feet, forearm locked to the ground, hand on your hip, hip down to touch the floor, targeting your oblique muscles on the side of your torso here to drive your hip back up off the floor. Keeping your body in one straight line from your head to your feet with your core engaged. In a seated position, lean back with your chest. Bring your feet off the ground, hands in front, and we are going to touch on either side of our body, coming down slowly, touch the ground, back, over to the other side. Keep the movement controlled from side to side, engaging that core throughout the twist. Aiming to keep our chest facing between our hands. Keeping your breathing nice and consistent. The movement nice and controlled. Starting on your knees and hands, spreading your fingers wide so you have a strong platform to push onto your toes, tucking your pelvis in for a strong core, and we will touch our right hand to left shoulder, slow movement up and down with that hand, repeating on either side. Use your core to stop your back from twisting when raising your hand to your shoulder. Keeping the movement slow and controlled. The slower you go, the harder the exercise.